Hi, this is Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks bringing you the daily Apple report for Tuesday, July 25th, 2023. Before I click on the charts, just want to encourage you to, as usual, please click like if you haven't already. Please subscribe to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel and share the content, if you would, with friends and colleagues. And please check out wickedstocks.com, where we offer a full suite of both daily and weekly analytical videos, just like the daily Apple report, daily analysis in the SPY, daily analysis in the Triple Q, weekly analysis in the S&P 500, NASDAQ 100, and the long bond ETF, the TLT, as well as two individual stock picks a week that you never see on YouTube that cater to the 3 to 5 week swing trader out to the 3 to 5 month near term investor, always looking for 20% moves on those underlying stocks. We also offer a 5-day free trial with your subscription. So if you don't like what you see in the first 5 days, you can bow out at no cost whatsoever. So check out wickedstocks.com. So let's jump into the chart. Several months ago, we closed above this long-term channel top, 18 months or so in the making, that set off a long-term buy signal through the rest of the year, expecting our ultimate objective at 223.27, possibly by the end of the year still. And so that is the big picture. In the interim, I can point to this chart. We've been trading inside this well-defined channel structure. We tested it several weeks ago. That is the channel top that is presently at 201.72. Following that test, I said the channel bottom that is presently at 189.41 should be considered a 1 to 2 week likelihood. That didn't happen to the tick, but we approached it, and we almost approached the 201.72 channel top last week on a significant rally. That was Wednesday of last week. Now we're back to possibly retesting the 189.41 channel bottom. That is really kind of what I would call our 2 to 3 week dynamic for you swing traders. Also, both of these levels, 189.41 and 201.72, are well suited for not only 2 to 3 week swing traders, but day traders and 3 to 5 day swing traders as well. So let me zoom into this chart here and show you that we still have this. This is actually a late May. We're in late July. This is a 2-month channel bottom in itself. Under other circumstances, I would have this as a 3-star support level. But given the fact that we've got the 189 handle longer term support just below this area, I'm keeping it as an intraday pivot point, above which the 195.10 level remains in reach. That is nothing more than the high settlement price, the all-time high settlement price, I might add, from last Wednesday. Since closing below it on Thursday, we've approached it, but it has roughly contained daily buying pressures, can continue to contain daily buying pressures. And if we were to close above 195.10, I would expect 201.72 up here within probably 3 to 5 days. Once again, that 201.70. If you like the daily Apple report, a wickedstocks.com membership delivers regular daily video analysis in both the SPY and the Triple Q, weekly video analysis in the S&P 500 index, the NASDAQ 100 index, and a U.S. Treasury ETF, and 2 individual stock pick videos every week. Do yourself a favor and check out our other content by clicking the link below. 2 is that channel top here. Actually is the chart that I'm showing earlier, 201.72, a 3 to 5 day target if we close today above 195.10. So 195.10 can contain session strength. Let me get that clear. But we've approached it 2 days in a row now, and 3 times is not necessarily a charm in technical analysis. In other words, our next approach to 195.10 is increasingly susceptible to violation. And if I'll just say close above 195.10, I think you should anticipate that 201.72 channel top by the end of next week or sooner. I'm going to call it a 3 to 5 day rally to 201.72, where we could top out on a weekly basis. Once tested, fall back to the 189.41 rising channel bottom, so forth and so on. Closing above 201.72 would be consistent with that long-term buy signal I started this video with, this 213.58 longer-term channel top, then a 2 to 3 week likelihood. And quite honestly, over the next 4 weeks, this 213.58 channel top actually converges with our overall objective anyway at 223.27. So the point I'm making here is, if you remember this 223.27, I think that is actually the objective within 3 to 5 weeks of closing above 201.72. Let's take a look at the downside here today. I'll go back to this chart 192.23. If we break or open below 192.23, we should test 189.73 intraday. And this is part of a range of support, as I've been showing, down to 189.41. I showed that earlier, 189.41 channel formations that are converging now in the 189 handle that can contain selling because of the longer term buy signal through August trade. From here, once again, within 2 to 3 weeks, we can rally back to the 201.72 channel top. So if we test 189 handle support today, you may consider reaching for, I don't know, 205 out of the money calls that don't expire for at least several weeks if you're an options trader. On the other hand, if we close today below 189.41, that is our first meaningful near term. Near term for me is 2 to 3 weeks, just so you know. Some people, 2 to 3 weeks, that is long term. But I break things down into short term, near term, long term, mid term, so forth and so on. Closing below 189.41, your 2 to 3 week time frame shifts bearish down to 174.85 to 177.17. This area is a combination rising channel bottom and rising 1/3 speed line projected off that January low that, if tested over the next few weeks, can absorb selling not only through the rest of August, but perhaps even into the fourth quarter. This is the longer term support area that may well actually contain selling through the rest of the year. And from here, we can turn back up to new highs within a matter of months. But 189.41, our downward pivot point into August. Until then, this is our backstop through August, and above which we should push on into the low 200s, over the next few weeks, and then some perhaps as we move into September trade. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't think there's anything else to flesh out here for Tuesday's Apple. I'll be back tomorrow, of course, with Wednesdays. Please check out wickedstocks.com and have a great day.